Hey guys, well, you can see this big deer here. Let you check him out here. He changed the game in scent control. I'm going to teach you guys something that I've learned, that I have been working on for, well, since I killed him, 4 years. It was a year before I killed him is when I developed something that you need to know. And it don't cost you a thing. You can do it all at home. So it's really exciting, and I'm going to take you over and show you what it is. But here is the deer that started it all. And since then, it's changed the game. I'm excited to show you guys this. It's going to be amazing. So we're going to get started. A few years ago when I hunted this big deer, the first year, I mean, I'm big on scent control. If you go back and look at all my scent control videos, you'll find out that I'm always trying something different. Always trying to get an edge on a deer and do anything you can to increase your odds. Well, this deer here, no matter what, all the other deer came in, small bucks, even I had a 5-year-old big wide 9-pointer come in, not real massive deer, but he was at least 5-6 years old. He come in, never smelled a thing. This deer here, every time he come in, it was every time, he knew something was wrong. So I was like, you know what, I've got to try something different. So I went back to my diet, what I ate, how I treated my clothes, what I did, this whole thing, and it all worked because no deer in the country there could smell me. But this one deer, every time he come in, he got within 20 yards. I could have shot him twice, but never got a good broadside shot. He was always quartering towards me, or there was some brushing away. So, and then he would turn and just walk off. He knew something wasn't right. So then I started thinking, what can I do? Because I knew what was wrong. What was wrong was, even if you wash your clothes in any hunting detergent out there, they're all great. I use Dead Downwind, I've used them all, and it's phenomenal. But you could put your clothes in a trash bag and let them set for 3 or 4 days. Go in there and open that trash bag, an unscented trash bag, by the way. But go in there and open that trash bag and put your face in real quick and smell. You can still smell a type of detergent in that bag from the clothes. So I'm like, well, I've tried cover scents before, and I've never had much success with a lot of them. I wanted to make something that was all over North America, just about anywhere you can imagine that there's white-tailed deer. I wanted a product that was legit, that would work, that would not spook them, they would pay no mind to it, and I finally found it. No one else out there has ever done this except me, and I've kept it hush-hush for 4 years. Now I'm getting ready to release it, but before I do anything, I always test everything. I don't ever want to tell you guys to try something that does not work. That's something about me. You'll never hear me talk about something that's not legit. If it's not good, I'm not going to tell you about it. I've tested so many products. I've tested so many theories. I've tested so many things over the years, and they haven't worked. So there's a lot of good stuff out there and that I use, but there was still something I was missing. So I made it, and I wanted to make sure that was 100%, and it worked. So if you do all these steps, that you can go back and watch all my videos on scent control and do all the steps, and then add this to it, it'll change the game. Now I'm going to take you over and I'm going to show you what you need to get here that God created in nature and how to make it, and it will change your hunting forever. But you got to do my other stuff too, so go back to my other YouTube videos and watch all the stuff you need to do with scent control. But when you do this last step, it'll change the game. So come on, I'm gonna show you. Now, here's what's awesome, okay? This big black walnut fell behind me here, and the treetop actually broke out from the storm and blew it down. So usually I don't do this until next month when the black walnuts start falling. Now, you can see, now these are still way green because they're not fully developed yet. Because like I said, there's about another month before they start falling, at least around here. But that's what a black walnut looks like. That's green right now, but when it lays on the ground for a while, you know it's going to turn black. So what you do is you gather up all the green hull ones when they start dropping on the ground. I've actually tried to shake the trees before to knock these down a little early, because you don't want them black, you want them green like this. So you can take a look what they look like there. And that's, like I said, these are not quite 100% fully developed yet, but they're close. So when the storm ripped it down, it gave me the idea. I was like, you know what? I need to tell people now and get you guys on board now to remember how to do this and teach you how to do this now, because I don't want to be too late and you start going elk hunting or mule deer hunting, and because out west a lot of seasons come in a lot earlier. So now here in whitetail season here in Ohio and West Virginia where I hunt, our season comes in the 1st of October. So we got some time. But I know starting the end of this month, elk season comes in and a bunch of other things out west. So you can use this everywhere, and I really recommend you to use this everywhere. This is amazing. So what you want to do, you gather up the green walnuts. You gather up a whole bucket, fill this whole entire bucket clear to the top. Clear up top, have green walnuts. Fill it all the way to the top. After you fill your 5-gallon bucket up, clear to the top, green walnuts, fill it completely up with water to where it covers all the walnuts, but fill it up with walnuts first. Now let it set about 3 days. Then after 3 days, you can either smash them a little bit if you want. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And what I'll do is I'll get another 5-gallon bucket, and I'll either take an old t-shirt or cheesecloth, put it over your bucket, and you can put a big zip tie around it. You can put a bungee cord around it real tight to hold it in place. You take this bucket here that has your walnuts in it. You pour that liquid through that cheesecloth or the t-shirt, even as long as it's washed in, you know, dead downwind or something, make sure it's scent free. Pour it through the cloth. When you pour it through the cloth, it'll strain out all the debris from the walnuts. Now after you've strained it, you're good to go. It's that simple. You pour it in spray bottles, and then before you go hunting, I literally take my long underwear, I take each layer of my clothing, I'll cover it. After I've washed my clothes first in some type of unscented soap, then you want to saturate your clothes in the walnut spray. After you do that, I'll set them outside to dry. And then I'll put them up. I'll put them in my tote, or I'll put them in a plastic bag, and then I'll head out to where I'm going hunting. They may be in that bag for a week, 2 weeks, a day, 2 hours. It depends how soon I'm going to go hunting. Before you go hunting, drench your outer layer of your clothing. Your pants, your jacket, everything. I spray my backpack down, I spray my pants down, I spray my shirt down with it. And literally have it dripping off your boots. I can walk down the same trail as a 5-6-year-old mature giant buck, literally, and you're going to see that this really works. And like I said, go back to my other YouTube videos and watch them so you know what your diet and how to treat your clothes and other things you can do. But I can spray down my boots, saturate them, walk down the same trail as that 5-6-year-old giant 200-inch deer, and climb in my tree stand, and that 5-6-year-old mature deer, does, bucks, whatever it might be, can walk down the exact same trail I walked in on. I've never yet had a deer smell the ground or smell where I walked ever at all. And I've tested this for 4 years. This will be the 5th year. 100% success with it. If you do it right and go back to all my videos and do all your scent control, it will change the way you hunt forever. But yes, treat your clothes with it. I'm put a lot on you. Coat them boots real good. It will change the game. It does work. I've never had a deer smell where I walked in or where I climbed up my tree stand or anything. And my buddy said that I had them test it too to get their opinion. I said, did it work? Yes, they was amazed. So now they're making their own. It's hilarious. So it works great. It's amazing. They said, hey, will it stain my clothes? Because you know, black walnut spray will stain your clothes. I have sprayed the same outfit for 3 years, and yes, there's a couple light areas on it that it might stain a little bit, but is it a big difference? No. I've sprayed the same backpack I carry my camera gear in for 4 or 5 years now, and it's not affected it really, and it's got a little stain on it, very little. I'd rather have to buy 2 or 3 outfits a year if I had to, if that's going to give me almost 100% chance of not getting winded. That's huge. So thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If I can get enough subscribers, I'm going to drop a video probably every week or every other week on new stuff I've tried, and what works and what doesn't work. And there's some stuff you want to know. But the walnut spray, I hope you guys will try this, because I'm not getting paid for this. This is something I just brought to you guys to help you and to make you more successful. And trust me, it works. So thank you guys for watching this. God bless you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I could use all the help I can get. Thanks again.